Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. And no, that is not some sort of demon ghost child behind me. But that may be some sort of demon flying over the top of it. What is that? There's something coming to get us, and it's freaky. Anyway, we're in a medieval village in France. And there's some demon flying around through the skies. I don't know if you heard that, but that was crazy. Anyway, we need to hurry up and go and get in a house that me and Freddie found today. Right, so we've got to make our way under the medieval walls into the old part of the village. Now, I don't know what this place was originally, but a bit further up here. In fact, I do know what was at this side. It was an abbey with monks in, and they were there from round about 730 AD, and that was just at the other side of this wall. What is that noise? There's something making a horrendous noise. That is freaky. But we're going just a little bit further up this hill on the right, and we found somewhere that looks pretty special. Now, a lot of these buildings around here are abandoned as well, so potentially something to look at another time. However, the place that we're going is just up here, and we've got to go through all sorts of brambles and everything to get to it. Now, Freddie's been looking forward to this all day. It's past midnight, so late for him, but he helped me find this place, so it's only right that I let him come along, but I'm gonna have to look after him. Now, this is the gates to get in. Now, the first bit here has been used as a garage, but I don't know what it was originally. It's got a bell in the top, but the house that we're going to is just off to the left here. So we need to get in quick before anyone spots us. Now, I'll show you inside the garage, but there's not much here. But I don't know what this building was to start with. I don't know if we can get in to the top half of it as well. But we'll try that in a minute. But it's just like an old bike and a bat. Whoa. A bat flying round. So we better get out of this bit. Now, I don't think Freddie's ever experienced bats either, flying at your head. So he's got that to deal with as well. I do them. Right, there's little stairs up here. Now, we did come and stick our head through the door earlier on, and we both got absolutely ripped to shreds with brambles.
My legs started bleeding.
What do you say?
My legs started bleeding.
Yeah. So, let me look at the back of your leg. It's not too bad now, but it's just like me, absolutely covered in scratches and marks. But this is the first door we've got to go through. See what's in here. Oh no, we haven't. That's not the right door. There's some more steps here. Yeah. What a nightmare. This is where we got ripped to shreds, this bit. Yeah. And this is the house behind, look.
I'm stuck.
This is what I mean, look. It's really bad. Now, I've given Freddie a torch and he's already dropped it. It is so bad. People don't realise how bad the brambles are in places like this and what you have to put up with. This is why I end up wearing a hoodie most of the time. You getting that?
Yeah.
Right, be careful then. And this is the door to the cellars. And we have got a little toilet in here with a proper urinal and everything. But we're going in here. Like I said, a lot of these houses were built in the 14, 15 and 1600s. So it's quite an old building. But I've only seen just inside. So I don't know what it's like all the way around. It's a bit awkward to get in. There we go. We'll have a look down here first. But then we need to head up those stairs. You alright?
Yeah, shall I put my torch on?
You're sorted. Well, it's up to you. If you think you need it, put it on. If you don't need it, leave it off.
I'll leave it off for now.
Something made a weird noise up those stairs then. I don't know what it was. But yeah, look at the floors in here. Look at how old and how much they've been stepped on over the years. Now this is just, we've come in through the cellar. So this is like the opposite of what we normally do. We normally come in upstairs and then go down to the cellar afterwards. But it always seems to be the same in like Italian and French places. What?
There's loads of storage in there.
There's loads of storage. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, but there's tools up reach.
What?
There's tools up reach and...
Yeah. There will be some recent stuff in here. There always is. But yeah, look at all these. I keep hearing noises. Now I don't know if this building is attached to one that is lived in as well. So we have got to be quite careful. I've just told him that he needs to be louder so you can hear him. But I'm also very aware that if we do get heard from the building next door, we could be in big trouble. Right, so we've got a little exercise bike. Oh, there's another little room up here. These floors, I don't think you understand how uneven they are. Like at the moment, I'm walking uphill through little old, tiny, that doorway is so not square. It leans off to one side. The whole room does. But yeah, it's like a wine cellar in there. You can see the whole things that are leaning on that wall lean backwards because the walls and the floors are just not straight at all. Now the thing is, it feels quite, do you feel like we're blocked in a little bit, like?
Yeah.
Because the ceilings are so low. Well, at the moment, I'm this close to the ceiling, but he's got quite a big gap. But that's because it's downhill to get to him, which is so strange in such a small space. Well, yeah, obviously I am taller. Calm down. Stop making me look like a numpty. I know I am a numpty, but you don't need to tell everyone because they ain't realised yet. Right, let's go. Oh, is there
Question mark window.
a question mark window? What do you mean a question mark window?
I'm saying that question mark, look through the window.
Why, actually, yeah, why is that window there? That almost looks like it should be in an old medieval castle. Because it's really thick, the walls are really thick. Anyway, let's get up into the main house. Also, have you noticed it's a big gate to get into the cellar with a big upside down love heart on it? That's really odd. And then some letters, M, D, maybe LD, LD? I don't know. Anyway, look at all the cobwebs hanging down, look at that. Oh, he's crazy.
What's that?
What?
That light door.
That's like the big main doors. So we've come in the side door, but that's the main door to get in. That will go straight out onto the street.
Fine.
Go on then, you can go first.
No, you.
Go on, you can go.
You first.
What about if we have no torch?
You've got a camp. You've got a torch.
Right, come on then. Sorry for tormenting you. Now, when I came earlier on, I literally walked to the top of these stairs. I stuck my head round the corner. I have no idea what's up here. It might be awful. It might be brilliant. But we'll soon find out. Before we get to the top of the stairs, Freddie's just pointed. That's where the window comes out.
To my leg.
How weird. Like on the stairs.
You're watching me walking up the stairs.
It's really weird. Anyway, up we go into what looks like a kitchen. I feel a bit uneasy in here. Oh no, in fact, is that the kitchen? I don't know where to go first. Let's go in here. I'm not a fan of kitchens, as you know, so it's worth having a look. There is loads of stuff there. All sorts of things. Plenty for us to have a look through. Now, I don't know what it is, whether it's because I've got Freddie with me, or just because I haven't been told about this place. I know nothing about it. Literally, we found it today. I feel really on edge, like sickly on edge. My stomach is turning and churning from nerves. It's horrible. Right, looking round, there's a lot of stuff that you would expect in a kitchen, like kitchenalia and old 1970s microwaves that are tragic. I don't know what this box is. I quite like this. It's, I don't know, it's got a good picture on it, but I don't know what's in it. I think it's a massive matchbox. Surely that can't be a matchbox. That is huge. Do you want to come and open it for me, Freds?
Yeah,
Just, do you know how to open a matchbox? I'm sure you've probably never even touched one before. That's it, slide it open.
it won't work. It's sealed.
Right, give me a sec. So yeah, it was. And look at the length of those bad boys. That's what she said. But yeah, like, to be fair, they'd be pretty good. How many times do you use a match and it goes out before you're done doing what you're doing? So if you're lighting candles and stuff, that would be perfect. Reaching up, lighting your candle, then moving on to the next. There, why is there some... That's not a can... Oh, that's an oil lamp though. So yeah, it would work with an oil lamp. Well spotted. I didn't realise there were old oil lamps in here. Oh.
It looks so untouched because there's still like the microwave food in there.
Oh yeah, that's not a microwave, that one. That's some sort of like little oven. But yeah, that's what this is what I always think, Freds. It's like...
It's just been left in history, they've like disappeared.
Yeah, you can imagine the people being here and then just walking away and never coming back. Don't you just love that he's saying the same things that I've said for years and years already? And he doesn't even come on Explores with me, but he's already saying, it's like, can you imagine that they left it one day and never came back? It's what I see. Right, I've just found this on here as well. Can't actually read what that says. Does it say, Le Livre de Justine? I don't know what that means. That's, looks like crocodile skin as well. That little crocodile skin thing. Oh, here we go, look. Oh, cuisine. It's some sort of French cooking book. There's probably some really good recipes in there. I do like a bit of French cooking, not gonna lie. A bit of onion soup. I don't know how old it is because I can't... The front page is stuck to the others and I don't want to rip it. 1927. It's from 1927 cookbook. I bet there's some really good things in there. I'd love to find an old cookbook and then cook some things out of it. Right, I've got Freddie scouting round looking for things. He's just found these keys and I do like a good old key. And they have definitely got some age to them. Like, they used to make keys totally different to how they do now. But I think the thing is, they just weren't quite as secure as they should be, were they? So that's why they've moved over from them. But I do love them. I think they look really good. Right, I'm not going to spend too much longer in the kitchen, like I said, but I bet they stink. If we cracked those open, I bet they absolutely And then I've noticed, I think, yeah, it's a barometer, another barometer, and then another barometer. Why do you need to know what the weather's going to be like? Because you just look outside. I don't get it. I've never got it. And why do you need to know 3 times? It just makes no sense. Although I do quite like this one. I think this is the best one out of the 3. It's quite old. Do you get what I mean though? Like, barometers surely can't tell you like a day ahead what the weather's going to be like. They can only tell you maybe a couple of hours ahead. I don't know. Am I wrong? Tell me in the comments, because I don't get barometers. I don't get the point, and I don't get why anyone would ever waste their money on them. Right, I've just turned round to walk back out. How did I not notice that? It is massive. It's a huge big clock. And like I was saying a couple of weeks ago, they've obviously got massive pendulums in France, because they always got a little window for them. They're showing them off to everybody. Look at my big pendulum. Look how it swings. But this clock, I don't know if it looks quite old, to be fair, because it's one of these big gold embossed ones, and they're like 1800s. But the actual case for it isn't quite as good as some of the ones we've seen that look like almost like a musical instrument. Anyway, I want to go in here next. Every door as well, don't know if you've noticed, it's very gothic with the big arched doorways. It's freaky. Right, on into the next room. I'm excited. No way. Oh, I didn't expect this down here. I didn't expect this on this level. Look at this. Right, so when you walk through the door, you see like a table and a wardrobe. And then this. Look at this bed. This is crazy.
Look at this picture as well.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's here, I think. That's where we've just walked underneath, I think, Fred.
Is it?
Yeah, that archway where we could hear that strange bird. Oh, look at it in here. I'll tell you something, though. It's damp. Can you smell the damp in here?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Whoa.
This is madness.
Is that the church?
I think that's the church just up the road. I'm not sure, though. So they're obviously a bit of a painter. Look at the wall as well. If you look past all the... Oh, look at this disgusting mess. There's all sorts growing on the wall. There's like... Look under the wallpaper. There's like bits sticking up. It's bits of plant coming through the wall. That is so freaky. But then they've got fleur-de-lis, look. The wall itself would have been amazing to start with. And then mould has just got in everywhere. Black mould on the ceiling.
Is that like a temperature thing there?
Yeah, a little temperature thing next to here. But that just looks vile, that wall. Look at the big, is it marble, this? It's stone, it's not marble.
So it's like perfumes, these two.
Oh yeah, we'll have a look in there in a sec. But yeah, there's all sorts of bits in there. But I've just put my finger down on here, and I did, and something ran. There, look. Ugh.
What is it?
Don't know, there's bugs everywhere.
Spider.
Yeah, little daddy long leg type thing. I don't know what this is. I'm not quite sure what that's for. I don't know if it's a magnifying glass. Does it work?
That's a sound timer.
Oh yeah, like an egg timer. Yeah. But I can't believe this wall with stuff growing through it. That is horrendous. I thought it was part of the pattern at first. But that's so bad. It just shows sometime... Oh, Freddie's just gone, oh, so I need to see what's down there. Oh, we'll go and have a look in a minute. But it just shows you don't know what's under your nose. We didn't know about this place. We literally walked past it today. And there's a few more that we've seen as well. I don't know what Freddie's just picked up, but it looks quite interesting from here. I'll go and have a look. Just got a little ensuite here. Actually, before I go to Freddie, look at this. I wonder if this was the guy that lived here or some relative. Little flowers in there as well. That's like 3D. It's quite hard to show you, but it bumps out.
No.
I'll come in 2 seconds. And then an oil painting up there as well. Look outside the windows there. All the things growing and all the cobwebs behind these curtains. It's horrific. That is a beast of a spider. Oh, it's gone back in its hole. That was beastie.
We've got pictures of the owner.
Have we? Do we know it's the owner?
What?
Oh, it could be the owner's relatives. Let's have a look. Oh, it's that same man. So we've just seen this guy once over on the wall. Over there. And a woman with a dog. Right, we'll get him out and have a look. Oh, is it a little sewing set you were showing me a minute ago?
Yeah, but look in that corner. Look at that, like...
I'll go and have a look down there in a sec. Yeah, going back to these photos here, look. In this that I can't open. There's a few behind. You know me, I do like looking at photos. Lady with a dog. I'll come in.
Old school ties.
Oh, is there a load of ties and things in there? Oh, that could be in here, you know. That could quite possibly be in here. That clock is a very similar style clock to what we've just been looking at, but it's not got a big circle missing out of it, so it's not the same one. Pictures of the dog, or dogs. That looks like this village, but I don't think it's this house. Yeah, I'm guessing she was the owner, look. I've seen her in a couple of them. And on a ship called Pegasus. I don't know anything about ships, but I know that certain people that watch our videos like to look these things up. Now, the Pegasus is not one I've heard of, because normally it's HMS something or something else. So, but yeah, that's grown up a little bit. Anyway, I'll put these photos back away and I'll see what else there is. Right, I just turned around to go and look at this necklace, and then I noticed this bracelet or bangle. Look at that. Now, you've got to have pretty thin wrists. Freddie, put this on your wrist. Try that on your... Does it fit?
It fits on my hand.
You have to put it on this way, look. Wait. Put it sideways. Right, just give me a sec. Right, so after a struggle, we finally managed to get it on. It does look loose, but actually the bit to get it on is quite hard. So
now getting it off is the problem.
Maybe you're going to have to be Thanos forever. Keep it on your wrist. Oh, you got it off?
Yeah.
Right, put it back on here and keep looking. Got all different books. I like this piece of furniture, actually. With the bit at the top for the books, with the bits in between. I think it's dead good. Then what we got in here? A couple of old pictures. What's that? Is it a purse? Oh, nothing in it. Looks like for a bus pass. But yeah, not a great deal in there. However, down here, that's what Freddie was looking at. Look down there, that necklace. Big sparkly purple necklace. But it's this drawer that really interests me down here. Let me just pick it up and put it on the bed. Right, the thing that popped out was this letter. I think it says 1920, 8th of the 5th, 1920. And it's got, I can't read it, but I'm sure somebody can, because this looks a little bit easier to read than some of the other ones. Oh, have a quick look at the other side as well, so you can have a proper read. The thing is, you can't just Google Translate these when it's in writing like that. And I wonder if it's from Mum. That's what it looks like to me. And there's a few more things in here as well. Look at these glasses. They are good glasses. You can imagine those in the night, like 1930s, 40s. Look, oh, some really good that's a little baby photo.
That's like a friend group.
Oh yeah. Now I think I know where that might be. There's a place not far from this village that's got a 5,000-year-old cave, and I think that might be somewhere near there. So you just don't know. We might go and visit that on the behind the scenes videos. I swear, just look at me. You still got half your tea around your face, you dirty little tramp boy. Spaghetti bolognese that I made for you.
Oh, look at that baby.
Oh yeah, that is a reasonably old photo as well. That looks like 1920s, maybe 30s. So it's almost either just over or almost 100 years old, that.
Ooh.
Now, like I said, the Abbey, which is literally less than 50 metres from this building, was built in 793, I think, round that sort of time. And just think about the people that have been through this village over time, the monks that lived across the road. And if there is such thing as ghosts, just think, is there going to be like a mad monk coming into the house at night? You don't know, like, you don't know about the people that have been around here and what they went through. Like, that 793, that's a long time ago, like 1,200 years ago, pretty much. And just think about all the things that have happened since then. And this house was probably built much longer after that. Right, there's a few more photos in here. They're very much like sepia, these ones though. 1960s maybe. And the woman with her dog. They seem... Oh, that sort of reminds me a little bit of me, that child in there, when I was younger. That's strange. I wonder if it is the 60s, that. But yeah, they definitely loved their dog. Because they seem to be in most of the pictures. Grandma, grandson, and dog. What else? Oh, she's... Oh, I was going to say she's pretty, but I think she must have been very pretty when she was younger. And now she's maybe in her late 40s, 50s. And that guy with the quality 1960s hairstyle. There's some good stuff. There is. Oh, that's weird. I always think anyone taking a photo in a photo is weird. Like someone taking a photo of a photo and then I'm videoing the photo being photoed by someone else. Very weird. Bet you can't say that fast. What else we got? Demon child. It's me when I'm younger, that. Some sort of demon boy.
Are you sure that's not me?
Oh, that's definitely got to be in this house. We need to try and find that room with that clock.
The timing.
That's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Fred.
So?
We're going to get chimes every hour to make me jump. Oh, I like this bit of pottery here, look. To put all your little pins and things in.
Timing on saying that clock and then
Oh,
that
yeah.
sending off.
I've not even thought about that. That's strange, isn't it?
You went, we need to find that room with that clock, and it went
ding, like it knew. Whenever I'm in Italy or France and places, there always seems to be a clock in the background going ding.
Yeah, because you come out late at night.
The clocks work all day, mate.
Yeah, no. The clocks always go ding, and you come out late at night. So, say if you came out at midnight, you would be there for like 3 hours, so you would hear 3 dings.
Well, yeah, very true, I suppose. Anyone else? Oh, I didn't know Jesus were up there. Hey up, mate. What are you hanging around up there for? Let's have a look in this little... This is a... Oh, what? Right, now I'm confused, because that goes down a big long corridor. This bathroom that is joined on to this bedroom is also used by everybody, which is a bit odd. But yeah, no, this is a like where you keep all your sewing stuff.
I thought it was like a school like supply where you sat down and then you put the desk up.
It's sort of a bit like that in that you can fold it all back away, look like that.
Yeah, but
each side.
If you sewing, you'd have to have like no legs to sit down.
No.
Because there's like no legs
It's
to put
just
your
sewing supplies. You don't sew on it. You just get like, I don't know, whatever else is in here. All these things
what's the
here,
chair
look.
thing for?
There's no chair.
What's this then?
What are you on about, a chair?
You know how there's
That's just the legs.
the legs and the body?
Yeah, but it just, look, it all folds up like that. And then you can pick it up and move it about. That's why it's like that. But yeah, it is good though, that. I know a lot of people that would be happy to have that in their house, to be fair. All the medical supplies and stuff in the cupboards. But we will go, it's bigger than I thought, this place. But I think we'll go back through, I can't really get through this way, so we'll go back through the bedroom and find our way that way. Right, there was something down here and Freddie shouted me over. I was going to show you. It's some sort of press. I think it's maybe for olives. So you'd put your olives in between and then you'd turn it and press it. And the olive oil or whatever had come out of there. I don't know. I think it's olives, but I'm not sure. What were you showing me in here earlier on?
There's like ties, look there.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, well, there's loads on the door here, look. Absolutely loads.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. What is that? Oh, it's a back scratcher I could see. I wondered what that was.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then let me look at the ties down here. Yeah, there's loads of them down there. Oh look, things to stretch your shoes out as well. When they used to have old leather.
And then there's
ones.
shoes there.
Oh yeah.
And there.
But yeah, there's what's in this little box? Oh, what is inside that? It's perfume, I think. But what's inside it?
Flowers.
That's weird.
Yeah, look.
I could... Oh, smell that.
Oh, that's so nice.
It smells, inside that, it smells really, really, really
Let
nice.
the audience smell it.
Yeah, have a sniff. Oh, that's beautiful, that is.
Yeah, look at these two and that one.
I know. That's, I don't know what that is. I think that's to do some sort of like stitching together. That's weird. Don't like it as there's buttons over there. Or maybe it's to put a button on.
You are a button.
Maybe you go like that and it pushes the button into it and then ties it in place. I don't know.
That hanging off you.
What? I don't know. A little thing hanging off me there. Look. You've got to admit, this room has got a very spooky vibe to it. With the mouldy wall and the big grand bed, the photos, the bell ringing. It's just all a bit like...
Like it's made to be like that. Like it's set up.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit like if you went to a set-up haunted house. That's what it's like. Bit gothic, a bit over the top, and a bit creepy. Oh, I just noticed on this little table there's like a Bakelite frame, or maybe it was a mirror, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's head back. There's all sorts of little things on the floor, like dressers and...
Mirrors.
Yeah, but we'll carry on going back through the kitchen and back the way we've just come. Like I said, this place I think is going to be a lot bigger than I thought it was in the first place.
Coin, I think.
What do you mean coin, I think? Is that, yeah, it's quite a modern coin, I think. Turn it over. Oh, it's a French franc, I think, is it?
10 cent.
Oh no, it's a toy. It's like a child's plastic one.
I thought it like 10.
That's why it didn't feel like a coin and you weren't sure if it was one, because it's sort of not. Anyway, let's keep going. Right, I am pretty sure I've just found that place that I was talking about in the photo. I'm going to send Freddie back for the photo. Right, so this is the photo we were looking at. Let's just walk a bit further forward, get us in a closer position. And this is exactly, that's the clock in the background there and the door in the corner. But look at this. Now I read some, oh wow.
What?
That's from a church. That will be from the Abbey. Right, I was just about to say, I read somewhere that when there was a big war here in, I don't know what year it was. It was the 100-Year War, and there was also some religious war that went off here, and they destroyed the Abbey, and people from around the village stole all the stone from it to help build the houses. And look, yeah, so that is like the font. I can't lift it up, but yeah, is it font? It's basically the bit where they dunk the baby's head in, or you get your holy water from, one or the other. And then they've got bits of what looked like part of the Abbey on their wall. Now, while I was looking at that, I just noticed, look at her. She is beautiful. She's just like something out of a film. She's absolutely brilliant. And then it's that guy again, but I don't know why he's in some sort of big spiky frame, like he's in jail.
Dad,
Wow.
I'm scared. That door's open.
Oh, I actually hadn't noticed that. You know what? I felt like it was cooler in here, but I didn't realise the door was open. We'll have to have a look out of there in a bit. Right, there's just too much stuff to look at in here. Right, this is amazing. Look at all the things on here. You've got little flowers in jars. You've got whiskey decantery things. You've got bottles of wine. I don't know if that's 1995 or 1935. I think it's 95. Then you've got, oh look, now, I used to have a dagger that was just like this. It was a deer's hoof, and then it was a dagger on the other end, but this is a cheese knife, which is quite a strange choice for your little hoof. But then you've got Little tape. I just love it. There's so many good colours on here. Like, look at that paperweight. That's beautiful. I don't... My ex-wife used to collect them, but that's... I'm sure that pattern at the bottom is called Milli Fiore. I'm pretty sure it is. It's... I don't know. But it's really... Must be amazingly hard to make something like that out of glass. Look at the bottom. It's almost like the same process as making rock. When you make rock with like names through the middle of them. I'm guessing. I don't know for definite. But yeah, like I said, there's loads of coloured things like coloured glass and fake flowers and all sorts. I love it, to be fair. I do love it. The thing with this place is wherever I look, there's other things to look at. Like, I was just, for a second, I just held the camera like that. I thought, oh, I've not even noticed those. Yeah, look, all the, well, for a start, the big beam, but all the pottery and big, like, almost Stein things there as well, with the stamps underneath it. All the different colour plates, and a bauble. So I don't know if it was Christmas, but what you got?
This is a genie going to come out of it, because it looks like one of them from like Aladdin or something.
Yeah.
You press the button and genie
You don't
comes
press
out.
the button, you rub it.
Yeah, but look.
Rub it then.
I am a genie.
You're an idiot. Right, but yeah, look, you've got all these lamps up on the ceiling as well. I don't know if they would actually come on if you turn the electric on in here. What else you got? Big fireplace with a stick that looks like you could knock someone out with. You've got Mary and Jesus. Although Jesus looks a bit boz-eyed. I don't know what's wrong with him. In fact, both of them look a bit odd. But it's good. I do like it. That's all sorts. What is this contraption in your fire? In fact, there's a date on here.
1988.
No, didn't that say 16, not 19?
Oh, yeah, that said 1688.
Yeah, so that's 1688, that guard at the back of there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, what would this thing be for here? You put a little bowl with your eggs in and cook them. I honestly don't know. There's two of them, because there's one under this as well. Under there, look. What would that be for? I just really don't know.
This is really carved made. Like,
Oh yeah,
that.
little thing to clean your boots on down there.
No, it's like a hedgehog.
Yeah, the hedgehog is for cleaning your boots.
That's weird.
Yeah, just go over to it and rub the bottom of your shoe on it.
Oh,
That's
you see
what it's for.
These matchsticks.
Oh yeah. Well,
And this weird picture, that's really
calm
good.
down. So many things. I can only focus on like 3 things at once.
What is that face?
I know. I'm going to look at that now. Right, I'm going to look at the things over there in a minute that Freddie's just showed me. But look at that. That's actually a really nice tile. I don't know if it's Dutch, that. It gives me a feel of Holland. But then you've got...
Netherlands.
Oh, me and him have this conversation all the time, this argument about Holland and Netherlands. He says Netherlands, I say Holland. And technically... These days it probably is Netherlands, but it will always be Holland in my head. What you found now? Oh, a little bit of jewellery. I can't see though because your torch is just shining in my eyeballs. So, but yeah, look, this is the clock that we could see in the background. It is actually massive. I would say that that's maybe 10 foot tall. Oh, look, it's got a little hand on it. On the bit to open it, it's a little hand. And another big pendulum inside. Another one of those gold bits. I love it when they have the dates on the clocks. I'm very confused by this clock. Now, I might be totally wrong about this. I might be way off. But my understanding is that clocks have always had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on. And it wasn't until digital clocks came out that we moved on to the 24-hour clock. Now, if you're American, no, it's not military time, it's just time. Every other country in the world uses the 24-hour clock. So if it's like, for example, 5 o'clock, it'd be 1700 or like 17.00. But I've never seen it on one of these clocks. Now, I'd actually read it wrong, and it's not the 24-hour clock, but I'm even more confused now. Look. 31, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31. What does that mean? Why is there a clock that say those numbers on it? I do not understand that at all. Does anybody else please, this is something that I am genuinely interested in. I have never, ever seen a clock that goes to 31. Why? I don't get it. Make it make sense. Now, I was thinking, could the 31 be 31 days of the month? But I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I found this. I don't think that's here, but I think it might be in this village. It's got a very similar look to a lot of the houses here. Also, there's loads of stuff underneath it. Let's have a look at all the different things. What's this? Oh my lord, that is not what I expected to pick up. I thought it was going to be like a Victorian lady, not some Lothario from 1996. What is going on there? He needs to stop looking at me. He's making me feel very uncomfortable. Freddie, did you expect that? Because I didn't.
No, but I think I've just found a real coin.
Oh, we're going to have a look at those in a minute then. But yeah, look at all the different stuff in here. Look. What is this? What year is it from for a start? 1921. Certificate. Is it like elementary school? I don't know. It says something about 1882 to 1910, 1887, and that's the name of the person there, look. 1909, 30th of April 1909. What's with all these dates? 1921. None of that makes sense. I don't understand. Nothing in this building makes sense at all. Oh, have you got the coin here now?
Yeah, it's in my hand.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd found it over there.
No, but it's heavier than this.
Turn it over. Well, it will be heavier than the toy one. That was made out of plastic, man. Oh, I think it's like a token. Just hold it still. Can't look at it if you keep moving it, man. Yeah, I think it's just like a token, not an actual coin.
Feels like
All right, look how small that writing is. That is like a spider's writing. That is so small.
Talking about spiders, there's a really well carved spider over there.
Is there? Yeah. Oh, go and have a look at that in a minute as well. Stop telling me to go and look at things over there. I'm trying to look at things over here. You're making my brain explode. You crazy boy. What else? What else we got on here?
Pictures.
When's this from? I thought it was from 1368 then, but that's just the number on it. 1924. So there's quite a lot of things that are about 100 years old hidden away. Oh, that's good, look. That looks like a French town or maybe an Italian town. When's this? 1921 to 22. I think they're all school things, these. I might be wrong, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. What else we got? I'm in a horrible position at the moment. I'm currently breaking my back. I'm going to have to come up here and have a look at this. Oh, now this is 1909. Although, is it going to be another one that says 1909 and then 1926 and then 1822?
What is that?
Oh, what is that? Put it down here. Oh, I don't really know what that is or what it's supposed to be. That they look like hooves. Those bits, I don't want to know what. If they're hooves, I don't know what that bit is. That is disgusting. But yeah, some of these documents.
Whoa, what is this massive coin then?
That's not a coin. Do you really think that's a coin? What do you think they like giants?
Bill, it's cold.
It's a coaster to put your drinks on, you absolute numpty boy. Yeah, let's keep looking. Let's see. Oh, there's no more dates on this, I don't think. And that's about it on that one. But this is what I'm saying. Think about in this building, if there's stuff here from the 1900s, the 1800s, the 1920s, that's only a very small proportion of this building's life. Say if it was built in the 1500s, 1400s, then that's a good sort of 500-600 years worth of stuff. But that's why I think it's amazing that we're finding stuff from the Abbey in here as well that's been pinched. Now, they were ordered, the locals were ordered, and the farmers that had come and taken bricks and stuff to bring it all back so they could rebuild the place. And that was, I think that was around about the 17 or 1800s they were told to bring it back. But obviously not everybody did, because some of it's in this house. And the last of the things from down here, look, certificate de études secondaires du premier degré. And I don't know what it's in. Le recteur de académique le Poitiers, 1903 anyway. Oh, 1909, sorry. 1909, that one's from. Oh, I love finding old documents. Even though I can't bleeding read it, I still like finding stuff like that. So, because I've been focusing on everything up here, all this woman and things, I've not actually noticed the furniture itself. You know that I like a good barley twist, but the actual pieces of furniture themselves are really good. I really like them. Oh, I think I've solved our puzzle, Freds.
What?
I think this bit of wood here goes on. Does it go on there? Can you see if that will, just take it off me and see if it'll go on?
Like that?
Yeah. So it's come off there. Well, we've worked out at least what that is. So you'd use that to open the drawer with. It's like the handle for the drawer. But yeah, look, there's another big piece here. They all seem to have been broken off, look. It's broken off on that one. I've not actually looked in these drawers, and I'm not quite sure what this is. What is this? It's weird. Feel it, Fred. Just feel, look, it's quite heavy. It's heavier than I expected it to be.
Let's do a workout.
But yeah, it's quite heavy, and I don't know what it could be.
An arrow?
Well, it's not an arrow. What is this? What's in here? I don't know what this little thing is. Oh. Le Couvert Français.
Do you want to turn TV on?
I don't know what was in there. Why you found...
Remote.
There's another one down here. There's a few. I don't think we'll be watching it or eating those peas. Oh, look, there's some more bits of stuff in the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Hidden away. I wonder how much more stuff they've got.
That do you want a paintbrush?
That they're not supposed to have.
A paintbrush down there if you want to paint something.
Could shove it up your bleeding nostril if you don't keep finding things. But this is the sort of thing I kind of miss. Because I'm looking at all the little things, I kind of miss the whole room and how it looks together. Oh, show me the chicken. The chicken looks really good. Oh, you know what, mate? I think this is my favourite thing that's been found today. Well done. Le Gaflols. And what's it saying on the side? Chante Claire pour la France. But it's got that same glaze on like I was talking about the other week. Turn it up so I can see the bottom underneath. Yeah, it's got like a bumhole underneath and G58 and a big bumhole. What's it called? The glaze on it now. I can't think. Is that an elephant?
What?
Down on the floor down there. Go and get the elephant.
It's a teacup thing. You put
A teacup?
You put like warm water in and then pour it into...
In it to water plants with? I think it's more likely to water plants with, but you might be right. I don't
Put
know.
it in, put the top on.
Is that all coins?
Well.
There, the ashtray.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some good stuff down this corner. Yeah, look, a little ashtray made with coins all the way around it. What is that? I want to know what that white thing is down there, Freds. Next to your foot. Next to your foot. Next to your foot. That's your foot.
This one.
Your foot. Why did you look over there when I said next to your foot?
That foot. Oh, it's heavy.
Yeah, exactly. Come and put that on this chair for me. I want to see what it says. I feel like they've pinched this as well. I think they're like thieves, these people. Yeah, look at this. I feel like this is stolen from a church. Because it says, Ici repose Eugene Brennu shot. Ah, was that name on something somewhere else? And then 16th of September 1913, aged 27 years. But why is it in the house? I understand it might be a relative and they've took it from somewhere else, but it seems weird to have it in your house. Also, I've just noticed while I've been stood here, look at the back of this door. And the key that goes with it, look, hung up on the door. That's really good. And I wonder if this bit, oh no, I thought that bit might push across. Oh no, that holds the lock inside, look. Oh, you wouldn't be getting in. I feel like it's storming of the Bastille or something. Look at this piece of furniture though. With all the work on it. There's some right age to some of these, you know. All the intricate carving on the back of that door. And the big metal handles and stuff. I haven't even looked in here. Oh yeah, it's full of glasses and Grand Marnier. All sorts of different drinks and stuff. Wow.
And there's a woman twerking on a plate.
A woman twerking on... Oh, you're not wrong. There is a woman twerking on a plate. A French woman with big boobies and a big bottom.
Dad! I've seen this car about a spider.
Oh yeah, you said about the spider, didn't you?
Yeah.
Let's get over... Oh yeah, is it wood?
Yeah, I think at least.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh no, it's not, it's metal.
What's the thing behind it that like stick?
It's metal. I'm doing the Jaws music then. But it's not a shark. What's behind here? What is this? Is it a giant...
Dumbbell?
A giant cotton wool bud?
Or is it a dumbbell?
It does look like a dumbbell, or to knock someone's skull in. Jeez, hold that, Freds. That is...
Wait.
I would need to film it. Can you stop moving it? Yeah, look at that, though. I don't know whether you'd use that to make... Like to crush something up, or
bread.
to eat something. Yeah.
Make like dough.
It could be.
Smash the dough to fall.
I don't know, it's weird, that.
Yeah, but if you smash the dough, wouldn't the table break?
It's not the dough you'd eat with it, you'd crush something with it, but I don't know what that's for. Very strange. Looking in this cupboard, I know we've already had a bit of a look further down, but I'd not noticed these things up here. I can only just reach them to show you. There's a vinegar, I think that's vinegar. I don't know what that is. But there's all sorts of little bits up there. I quite like those two things at the back, or three. One of them's broken. But they're good. There's some really odd noises outside.
I can hear just a...
Yeah. I'm just going to go and stand at that doorway. Just almost broke my ankle.
On that ginger lamp.
Yeah. Go and stand at this doorway. See if I can hear it.
Stop now.
No, it's an owl. That's definitely an owl. Now, this is the garden, but I think we'll probably come back and look out here afterwards. That's quite eerie, that owl. I don't know if that's what we heard earlier on, flying through the streets. Now, I thought this went on to another room in here.
No,
It's just a little cupboard, a little storage cupboard. Not a very big one at that. There's not very much in here. So that means we've got to go back the way we've just come to get to that corridor. But the thing is, this house is set out so strange, but I suppose if it's really, really old, they weren't normal like we do today, like 2 up, 2 down, that sort of thing. It was very different. I keep smashing this camera on things as I'm walking past. I don't know why. Right, the last bit before we leave this room, I just want to show you. It's a bit awkward to get to because there's stuff all over the floor, like so much stuff. But look at the little window in that corner. That's really old window. And this looks like part of the abbey down here as well. I'm telling you now, this building has got big chunks of a religious building living in it. So definitely we're getting haunted by the monks now. I swear if I walk out of this door and there's an Andy-looking hooded bloke staring at me, then I know that it's haunted by monks. Pervert monks. We've come back to the stairs where we started, and I just realised we didn't turn this way. Now that brings us to the toilet we were in a minute ago that I said the corridor went to.
Miles down there.
Oh my lord. This place is huge, but what is wrong with those walls?
And what are them? Look at that picture.
I know. I feel a bit uncomfortable in here, like there's going to be somebody behind me. But look at that guy there. And Chopin. What is this place?
I don't know.
Look. It's got some strange boy with a man with a weird beard. It's got... There's some really cool things, but look at the walls. It's like some sort of circus in here. It's crazy. You've got a stone necklace with a little... It's almost like Inca or something. Oh. Oh my lord.
What?
This necklace is made with real beetles.
Is that bad or good?
Look at those beetles. Touch it. Be careful though.
Why?
Touch it. They're so delicate. And they've got all the bits of them inside, all the wings still inside them. That is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I'm coming to look in a minute. But yeah, look at all that. It's like scarab beetles. And then you've got this necklace that looks like it's from the Stone Age with bits of stone. Oh, that's made out of a bone.
What?
It's a carved bone. Hang on a minute. Are these all like proper relics or something? Freddie, have a look at that. It's got a little face on it, but it's made out of a bone. Look, face at the top there.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like Inca. I love that. I don't know what it is. And then there's that guy again with a dodgy beard with a weird hat on. Oh, what a weird... I've never seen... I love that. I absolutely love those. And I love that. One of the best things I've ever found, I think, that. Right, I'm very off-put by this wallpaper, but there's some very... I'd say stylish, but it's a style. I wouldn't say it's stylish. And then
These like big
Chinese,
straw
the
hats.
big Chinese hats, or maybe not China. Oh, where's the place that you want to go?
Japan?
No, you do want to go to Japan. What's the other one with the islands that they went to on that TV program we watched?
Oh no, I don't know.
Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, they look like they may be from Thailand. But that's got a... I feel like it's dress up. It's this guy. I feel like this guy here is a bit odd. Like for a start, I don't know who the child is, but look at him on that. And then look at him on this. Like what is happening there? He looks like... I don't know what he looks like, but he looks odd. But also, something else I've noticed. There's a big, huge sound system over here. Well, it's not huge, but there's a record player there. A load of other stuff to do with music, I'm presuming.
I thought you weren't going to like this, but it's not actual buttons.
I can't see it because you're right. You know Andy?
Yeah.
Used to shine his torch in the camera all the time. Are you Andy in disguise?
Yeah.
I swear, what's
Yeah,
in there? They're
it's
not
like-
buttons.
I thought at first sight it looked like them. So I thought you would.
Don't forget, we're not supposed to be being loud because this joins onto an house. We don't want them hearing us, do we? Oh, look in here. We've got Chopin, Beethoven, and someone I don't recognise. I don't know who that one is. There's all sorts in here to be... Oh, my Lord. What is wrong? Oh, look. They're from all over the world, look. Mexico, Nepal, Peru, Tahiti, Thailand, Tunisia. So he obviously is a bit of a traveller. But look at this. I swear. It reminds me a bit of one of my exes with that schnoz. And a little witch. Wow.
A key with a top, like a timer on it.
That is weird. A key with a clock on it.
It was here, look. Can you see the imprint?
What is that it's come... Oh, yeah, you can. Move it. Don't put it back down.
Huh?
Yeah, you can see where that's been there a while. Yeah, look. This all looks like music stuff as well on here. And CDs that have been burned. But, oh look, it's definitely a music room, this. Definitely that's what he's...
Does it look like Abraham Lincoln?
I don't know who that's supposed to be, but it says 1888 at the bottom of it. So I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. But it says hi-fi there, look. Oh, those shoes are a bit mad. Now, when we walked past this place earlier on, you can't even really see the building from one side. And I never expected this. I expected a lot of stuff chucked all over. Modern stuff with a few bits that were interesting. This place is a proper diamond. Because, like I said, normally I have a plan of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and I scrapped my plans to go further away so Freddie could come tonight because he's been so excited to come exploring. And then we found this. This is insane. So good. Right, I don't think there's a great deal more to look at in here. Oh, there's
Is that pigeon thing?
It's not a pigeon. I don't actually know what bird it's supposed to be, but I don't think it's a pigeon. A little Chinese looking clock on there as well. Oh, and there was that picture. Never looked at that picture over there, did I? I think looks local as well. The French buildings tend to have those little tower things on, or little spire or whatever things on. That was painted in 1974.
You know where I reckon that is?
Where?
Do you remember that house we tried to get in? I think it's that massive tower thing.
It could. You know what?
That's like the tower thing.
We tried to get in a place earlier on, and we
It
couldn't.
looked like that, and
Yeah.
it had a broken down tower.
And it could quite easily be the place we went to, so never know. Right, I've just found this, and this has given me a massive flashback to my childhood, which is weird because Freddie's just said, oh, that's giving you a massive flashback to your childhood, and it actually was. Now, do you know what this is, Freds?
No idea. Do you look through it and it's got like loads of patterns?
Almost.
Because I had one of them, but it was like a telescope.
You mean like a kaleidoscope? Yeah. But no, this, what you do is, you hold this.
Yeah.
I'll get one of these. You'll not see anything at the moment. Right. Come here. Put that in there. Now, did anybody else have one of these when they were a kid? Right, you see this on the side here?
What?
This?
Yeah.
Push it down.
What, it goes black?
Keep doing. Let me have a look, see if it works first.
It goes black.
Right, we've worked out that he wasn't letting go of the thing, so it wasn't turning him round. What can he
Why
see?
am I upside down on a tree?
I don't know. Is it a tree you can see?
Yes.
Right, what can you see now?
I can now see a road, like a bumpy hill road.
So inside it, on these little...
And now I'm in a different tree.
Yeah, look on here. It's got Oregon Caves, National Monument, Oregon, Scenic Coast of Oregon. I don't know why they're all in Oregon.
I've just seen the biggest tree of my life.
Have you? Dover.
Oh, Dover.
Yeah, so there's quite a few in America and some hula dancers in Hawaii. I better not show you that one just in case. But yeah. Oh, Vatican. Oh no, Vatican State. I'm guessing that's America. But yeah, I don't know if I'm able to show you this, but I'm going to try.
What?
I'm going to put the torch down so it's shining. And then I need you to press the button for me.
What do you mean?
Press the thing down for me.
This?
On the side, like you've just done for yourself. Do it. Push it down till it clicks. There we go. Now, let go. You're not going to be able to see it very well. Oh, there we go. So it's a giant redwood. Now, every time you click it, it changes the picture. Just change the picture for me one more time. There we go. Now, obviously, it doesn't look very good because we're looking through a phone into it and you're supposed to look through both as well, which makes it 3D. But it was really cool, and I used to have one of those that my granddad gave me with all the different things that went with it.
On one of the pictures, say if the tree were going up here.
Yeah.
And that was, you'd be like that. You're like that.
What, like laying down looking up or something?
Laying down, but floating and looking up and looking down. It was
I think they were from like the 1950s, these. I'm not 100% sure, but they're cool. I've not seen one in years and years. I think it's mega cool, that. Down the corridor again we go. Oh my lord, this place is just... Turn it! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Mexico and Deport. Look at this, 1968 Olympics. Right, there's a massive pile from, I think it's from 1923, 102 years ago, of film. Imagine what's on all that film there. I don't know who it is, but he's got Stonehenge in the background. He's got some sort of stand. I've seen that other stone somewhere before. It's all very weird. Yeah, imagine waking up in the morning, Fred, and that's next to you in bed. That'd be freaky.